Today is Monday, January 19th, 2026. I'm Sweets. This is Sid. This is our Monday daily check-in where we talk about what we are going to be working on this week. I'll kick it off. This week, I am working on adding in Pulse for Recoup in our email. That's going to be outbound email sending on a weekly basis. Before I do that, it was reported that people sending chat messages were not saving, and when they refreshed the chat, those messages went away. I have just delivered a fix for the generate route, and I am now working.
I just fixed it. I already fixed it on Friday. Did you check code review?
Mm-mm.
Check code review and just see if it's the same thing. I did not fix generate. I only fixed streaming. But double check if my implementation is how you would also approach it. I just did as fast as I could to get it working for the weekend.
This is what it should be. Have you tested it? Does it work?
Yes, it's already merged. I merged it because I was like, it's broken anyways. I might as well merge it because it's to get it to fix.
Yeah, this looks like what I was trying to do. So I don't know what I was doing wrong and why it worked for you, but if it's working for you, it's working for you. So we are fixed. I'll go into here and dry this up because now I dried it, spent a lot of time drying between email and generate route because those are both different right now. And now I guess that's probably what Claude Code is doing right now, is it's now working through drying the changes you made with the changes that I just made. So once that's all done, and it looks like it's done, so I'll just do a little bit of cleanup there. Then it'll be going into Pulse. And in parallel with Pulse, I'm working on getting us a coding agent that is able to just work in our Slack channel. I can send a request for a feature, and then it's able to report updates on the task and go through. We're using a service so far called Blackbox AI, which we heard about from Guillermo Rausch, the CEO and founder of Vercel, who was talking that this is built on top of Vercel's sandbox. We have already signed up for their $20 a month Pro Plus tier on one account. However, it does not seem to be working on when I send these Slack requests because the email we signed up with is a recoupable.com domain, but the domain that my Slack and my GitHub is a different domain than was signed up. So it keeps telling me whenever I start, it then says you don't have any credits, insufficient credits. And so then I'm bouncing over here into the web UI, and then I do it in the web UI and I put in their free model. So I'm getting it to slowly, I haven't gotten anything that's usable yet. It's still very much in I don't know what this repo is. It's missing docs to be able to read it correctly. I'm only using one model and it's not the best model. So my current question is, how do I get this to work? They have APIs. So do I just ignore their Slack and their chat interface and build on top of their APIs and build it ourselves using API keys where we'll know we can use our own credits? Do we try to update? They do have another tier that promises to be team oriented. So I don't know if we're just in a tier that only allows one account. I tried looking at their docs and I haven't seen anything around team management. So the thing I'm worried about with going on their Pro Max, where it says team collaboration features, I'm worried that it might not actually improve anything, but we haven't paid yet to know. So far, we're on the $20 a month Pro Plus. Then there's always the in the pocket option of, do we want to build it ourselves? And I just want to hesitate and really think about if we want to build it ourselves, because while we do get the most customization, life is chiefly maintenance, and what gets built needs maintained. And if we build it ourselves, we don't get all the tailwinds of whatever they're shipping. This is a team that is exclusively focused on building a top tier coding agent living in the cloud. And so we only want to build our own if we really can't figure out a cost-effective way to do it ourselves.
Yeah. You want my thoughts?
Go ahead.
My thoughts are, get the Pro Max. It's only $20 more to learn the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it if it unblocks you. If it doesn't unblock you, all right, it's an extra $20 that we we've spent to learn.
Cancel it next month.
Exactly. Number two is, does it mean that, is it only because we're on different Recoup, like different email URLs? So like if you were using a recoupable.com email address in Slack and in GitHub, would that fix the problem, or is it just not, they just haven't connected? I don't know. Like, is that another issue?
My guess is it's checking the exact domain. So it's not any recoupable.com domain. It's only shared at recoupable.com. That's what we paid for to get access. So I think only that account. So that Slack account, which I don't think either of us is signed in, shared at recoupable.com on Slack and shared at recoupable.com on GitHub. That's my thinking.
But we can get that email set up in Slack and set up in, and then that becomes the email that we use. But again, like then I still wouldn't be able to, from my account in Slack, email the agent, right?
Correct. That's my current thinking. Their docs are not, it seems like they're really shipping a lot of stuff on the edges, but getting edge cases like this, I haven't seen any docs on talking about this. So I'm kind of guessing right now.
So this is my initial thought then. Sign up for the paid plan, see if that works. If it doesn't, just use the card to sign up with your email address. So then that way you can build it on sweetman at Gmail. Because right now the whole thing is building the environment correctly, which means you just got to create the docs, you got to create this. Like, I'm not going to be able to use it until you've set all of those guardrails and parameters anyways. And so like, just to get unblocked, like build it in Sweetman, get all the docs right, get it working, get it to comfortably be like, I can send something in Slack and it works. And if you trust it, we can always then take what you trust and just like move it to either our own version or a shared version or whatever, like, but just to get unblocked and get to a point where you're like, holy shit, this works. So yeah, try the 20. If not, use your own, switch the email to your own email. And then that'll let you use Slack and use GitHub accordingly, right?
Copy. Yep, that'll unblock me. Anything else that you think I should put as top tier priority before I start moving on to Pulse?
Yes. I want you to just, I'm still having an issue with the create new artist flow, where I don't know if you fixed it last week, where it's not sending the account ID along with the org ID. And so remember last week we tested it and we had to say, don't forget to include the account ID when we were creating our artist.
No, I have not fixed that.
So what I've been finding is if I say that, whatever happens on the back end, it like includes the account ID, but it like does it creates the wrong, it updates the wrong stuff. So at one point it updated the org name instead of a create new art, like an artist workspace. And another point, it updated my personal account name as the artist. And maybe that was happening because of the issue with that we were like, it wasn't saving the, is that possible? Like it was during the bug with save artist or save memory. And so it was, I don't know. I guess I need to retry the create artists since last week. I've just been scared too, because it's like overwriting things. So let me try that right now. Recoupable. The other thing that I'm currently doing, let me actually just give you two updates while I'm here. I am updating the Composio tool with your feedback right now. So that should be done soon. The other thing I've done is I shipped, you see Slack? No, Slack, entire screen.
We got your screen.
Wait, say again?
We can see your screen.
Okay, perfect. I've shipped create workspace endpoint, so that, because I've been trying to create workspaces, it was still, there was a bug. Instead of fixing the bug in Recoup chat, I just created the endpoint on API. So I added the docs, added the workspace endpoint, and then here's the switched it on Recoup chat, and then I fixed a couple little UI bugs in the same PR because like it was freaking me out during the commit or during the test, which is just like, if you you'll see it, just like when you switch a org, it like doesn't keep the same UI like, so you can't see workspaces if the org isn't associated with them, and like little tiny changes like that. But the main one is the API and the endpoint. Do you have another call today at 2?
Nope.
Okay, cool. The one thing I wanted you to run through, well, actually, first, before we do that, let me test the create new artist flow while we're here. So let me reshare this. I have not merged that, so if you want to check out that PR before, those 3 PRs, enter screen.
I'll review those right after this call.
Cool. All right, can you see my screen?
We got your screen.
Ta-da! Okay, cool. So I'm going to create a new artist in here. See, this is a little bug, but I need to fix it. Is like when you create it. Oh, what just happened? Oh, this is another bug that I keep running into. If since we did the API key thing, they are, if you leave Recoup open for too long, the API key expires and you just get that like not working.
Right.
And so it seems like it's broken when like I know we have to like refresh it, but most customers are not going to know that. So I think that's a bug we need to fix. And then let me now create a new workspace artist. Oh, why did it do that again?
Can you expand it? Can you expand the others? No, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah. Let me try different and see what happens. Let me just see here. All right, it looks like it's working here. Cross represent every recoupable. New chat. Workspace artist. What is going on here? Now I'm just confused. Okay, well, the create new the artist flow is a little wonky. So I think that I'm blocked from adding the 10 artists because create new artist flow is just wonky and it's not reliable right now. So if you could see if there's any little issues there, that'd be awesome. On that. At least until I get to a place where I can create new artists.
You got it.
Sweet. All right, cool. Anything else?
Good on my side. Good on your side.
I'm so excited about the coding agent for the black box.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it to work. I agree. That's going to be an unlock for our team.
Yo, can you imagine if we added a feedback on the UI for the
like
customer?
What they have? Like their black box UI is a feedback button up top. I was wondering if that is exactly what happens. You type in feedback and then it auto starts up a coding agent and opens up a pull request based off of what they said.
That would be so fire. And then like it just sends an email to the customer saying, hey, we're shipping this feature. Can you test it? And like give them a test link and like just work with the agent to ship features, let the customer ship features for them.
It's next level.
Right. it's just funny, like, because then we'd have to be like, if we deny a feature because it's like too customized for somebody, to be like, we can't do this. Then you have to be like, or just like fork their own version of the whole app for them.
Yeah, right.
Which is fucking fire. Like, that'd be crazy. Future. All right, we can go down a long rabbit hole with that, but I'll leave you there. Send me anything you need. I'm gonna fix these this Composio thing so that we can knock that out as well.
Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back on Wednesday.